16 on this beautiful October morning. We're looking at what's happening across southern New England this weekend.
Well, Halloween is right around the corner, and one of the holiday staples are jack-o'-lanterns, and they're on full display at the Roger Williams Park Zoo.
Ashley Erling is live there this morning for the jack-o'-lantern spectacular. Ashley, I'm very jealous of all the pumpkins you get to see. What can you tell us about?
Guys, this is a good one. This is one you cannot miss this time of year. So if you haven't been yet, you are in luck. There is still time all weekend, all this week. So no excuses. And we're going to learn everything about the Jack-O'-Lantern Spectacular this morning with John Reckner. He is the founder of Passion for Pumpkins that created this entire spectacle here. Good morning.
Hi, Ashley. Thanks for coming.
We're so excited to be here. Everyone in Rhode Island loves the Jack-O'-Lantern Spectacular. Tell us a little bit, though, about how it got started, because this has been going on now for many years.
Well, the history was 37 years ago, I took my family to northern Vermont to see a mountainside display of 500 simple jack-o'-lanterns. Given the location, it was visually stunning. So, long story short, I'm taking my dogs for a walk through a Cathedral Pines back in Massachusetts. As like a light bulb went off. I'm thinking of intricate, large pumpkins illuminated, background lighting for the landscape, and background music. So those three elements come into play.
And now here we are at Roger Williams Park Zoo. This has been the home of the Jack-O'-Lantern Spectacular for many years now. Tell us about this year's theme and show, if you will.
Well, the challenge is actually coming up with a different theme for every year. And so, for some reason, trivia seemed really exciting, and I think people have really enjoyed this theme.
Yeah, I was walking around the path a little bit this morning myself and trying to answer some of the trivia questions. I got it wrong, of course, already. I didn't know the answer, but it's always so special to come here. The zoo is such a great home for the Jack-O'-Lantern Spectacular.
That's a great marriage, and I think what I'm most proud of is the fact that the proceeds help with the zoo's efforts, and like zoos nationwide are looking for fundraising events, so it works out great for everyone.
And it's such a great family event, and so we're going to have much more for you coming up in our second half hour. We'll move to a different spot so you can see a little bit more, but you're going to have to come for yourself during the nighttime when everything is lit up. That is when the magic really happens.
And we're back looking at what's happening across southern New England this weekend.
Halloween right around the corner, and one holiday staple, jack-o'-lanterns, are out in full display at the Roger Williams Park Zoo.
Ashley Erling is live out there this morning for the Jack-O'-Lantern Spectacular. Ashley, I saw a picture on social media of the big blue bug drinking an awful. Can you confirm that that's on a pumpkin somewhere?
I didn't even see that. I will have to look for that one for sure. But if you guys were watching right before the break, we asked you one of the trivia questions that was here because this year's theme is trivia. So I'm going to give you the answer now. It was 1991 X-Men comic books. And I can tell you so far I've gotten 0 questions correct. So maybe you can try it out for yourself if you come here tonight. John Reckner is the founder of Passion for Pumpkins and created this whole thing many years ago. He is with us this morning, and I want to talk to you, John, about what it takes to put this on. We all look at it, enjoy it, it's beautiful, but there is a huge team and a lot of work that goes into this.
Well, it's a year-round. We have to come up with the themes by end of January for Vicky so she can, for marketing purposes. And then we do props in the spring. And summer, come August 1st, it's 7 days a week down here putting the staging together. Yes.
And when you're out here, the pumpkins themselves, we were seeing people coming along the trail this morning, putting up umbrellas over some of the pumpkins, which I didn't know about, of course, because you need to make sure that they stay, protected from the sun and critters. Tell us more about what it takes to keep this up for this long.
Yeah, the challenge is, when we initially started this, we were using fluorescent light bulbs. They would heat the pumpkin up to about 180 degrees. They would bake it. So over the years, what we've done, we LED bulbs. We leave the electrical socket outside the pumpkin so there's no heat. And now we got fans in all the pumpkins, so that's extended the shelf life a few extra days.
It's really impressive to see. And how did you get into this yourself? Do you just like carving pumpkins? I mean, it seems like you are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to pumpkins.
Well, I went to art school back in Cincinnati, and I never thought I would pursue a career of it. And then the pumpkin art came along 36 years ago, and it gives me an opportunity not only for the art on the pumpkins, but music, and the whole thing is kind of a celebration of the fall.
Yeah, it really is so special. It is something you have to come and see every single year. So make sure to get out here this weekend or this week. And you know what? If you don't want to wait until tonight, the Spooky Zoo is actually going on today. You can come and take part. We have that Touch a Truck event going on that we mentioned here at the zoo as well. You can come in costume, go trick-or-treating, see the animals, and see some pumpkins.